Oh wow! I was looking for 4 pieces of iron I needed to complete my armor and end up finding a true chamber down below. Just a quick peek, and I nearly lost my life. I think I'm under geared to face this challenge for now. Anyway, I managed to gather the iron I needed and now my armor is complete. Now, let me show you how to build this simple dirt house. I wanted to build a dirt house using the easiest blocks to obtain early in the game, hence the dirt and the oak. If you don't have silk touch for grass blocks, you can just wait for the grass to grow. This build is perfect for beginnings who don't have the skills to build a complicated starter house. The first step is to build the support pillars for the house. Even though dirt doesn't have gravity in the game, it creates a realistic illusion that the structure is standing because of that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Break the blocks inside the outline and replace them with oak planks. You can also use slabs here if you want to preserve your resources. Now let's start placing the dirt, forming an arch from the ground and over the pillars like a shell. I was inspired to build this house by a real dirt house I saw on Pinterest. Let me know in the comments if you think it looks similar. Place some temporary blocks here to help the grass grow up to the top. The next step is to fill in the spaces between the pillars with dirt blocks, leaving the windows opening empty. I use stairs and trapdoors here to round out the edges. It also helps create the illusion that the wood is holding the dirt in place. Use trapdoors around the entire outline of the house, and don't forget to add some details to the back of the house. Now for the windows, the details are quite simple, as that's the purpose of this house. Place glass pane in the openings, leaves below the windows, 2 trapdoors on each side, and slabs on top to create a charming frame for the windows. To start working on the second floor, build another pillar 5 blocks tall inside the house and place ladders to help you climb to the next level. On the upper floor, make a 5x5 circle with 1 block in each corner as shown in the video. This part is relatively smaller than the lower floor, leaving the entire roof area as a balcony. Following the same step as the lower floor, first place the pillars, then replace the dirt floor with oak planks. The walls here are a bit trickier because each side has a different height, so pay close attention. I forgot to leave space for the windows on this side, but I'll fix it in a moment. Once again, use the ladders to climb up to the roof so you can build it. Complete the roof with dirt as shown. Pay attention so you don't get lost, as the roof also has different heights. You can complain in the comments if my explanation wasn't clear enough. It's really hard to describe what I'm doing, which is why I prefer using subtitles instead of speaking. But if I don't talk in my videos, I'll never get over my shyness about speaking in them. Now place the stairs and trapdoors to simulate the support for the dirt, just like on the lower floor. And to complete it, use fences and gates around the roof for safety. They will protect you from falling and also allow you to shoot mobs from a distance if any approaches the house. Front window is a bit different from the others. For this one, I only added leaves and signs because the structure holding up the roof prevents me from making a complete window frame. And here's where I realized I forgot to leave space for the window. If you forgot to, go inside the house and open up the space for the window. The details here are the same as on the lower floor. Now let's place some lanterns to keep mobs away from the house. Feel free to replace the lanterns with torches if you are lacking the resources. On this flat side wall, let's add a small stable to keep our horse safe. Now let's plant some wheat so we can get some resources and a food source. Finishing touches to make the house look pretty is to add plenty of leaves. Create some bushes around the walls and also place some leaves hanging down from the roof to simulate vines. Be careful not to cover up the window details with the leaves. Also, use some hay bales to curve this plain wall over here. Place them facing in different directions for some extra detail. I still need to add the final touches using grass and flowers, but since the grass hasn't fully spread over the house yet, let's start building the interior to give time to catch up. When it comes to the interior, keep in mind that you don't have to follow my preference. It's personal and tied to how you like to play the game, so feel free to get creative. I designed a very basic interior. First, I light up the house so I can see what I'm doing. Then I added stairs and trapdoors to the ceiling to simulate the dirt support, just like we did on the outside. A rug at the entrance to wipe up your feet, along with some flowers and a painting to brighten the space. A sofa and a glass coffee table to use up the leftover glass from the windows. Now for the useful things in the game, an enchanting table to enchant our armor. A corner with all the essential crafting stations you need. Finalize, place some furnaces in the corner. In the kitchen area, I place plenty of barrels for storage, along with some crafting tables and a smoker. In the bedroom, I went with my classic setup of barrels as a headboard for storing items I like to keep close, triple bed, and a few extra chests to simulate a wardrobe. I added a painting to bring some extra decorations and color. Finally, I added a writing desk with an armor stand and a book. You can use this to write down your accomplishments in the work. And that's our interior complete. Now that the grass as a spread across the house, let's finish the garden with grass and flowers. You could just use bone meal on the ground, but that looks too wild for my taste. So I prefer placing them manually. If you have found glowberries in your world, they would make great decorations to hang around the house too. Also, you can add a path leading to the house if you like. With that, the house is done. I think I'll take another peek at that trail chamber. Wish me luck!